Hey, Chillie Falls here with Chillie's Cruises on a follow-up to the story of the governor's resignation in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is in total chaos over the situation that it finds itself in. The woman who was next in line to become Puerto Rico's governor after the current governor resigned amid massive protest said yesterday that she does not want the position. Justice Secretary Wanda Vazquez said that she does not want to assume the role of governor, and has asked the departing governor Ricardo Rosselló to appoint someone else to replace him instead. By law, the Secretary of State would have succeeded Roselló, but no one has been confirmed for that position since Luis Rivera Marin, who was involved in the same scandal that brought down Rossello, submitted his resignation on July the 13th. Vazquez said in a statement, "I reiterate, I have no interest in occupying the position of governor. It is the constitutional opinion. I hope that the governor identifies and submits a candidate for the position of Secretary of State before August the 2nd, and I have told him so." In other words, what she's asking is that he appoint a Secretary of State to replace the one that resigned already, and then that person would have to be confirmed by the Puerto Rican legislature, and all that done before Rossello leaves office on August the 2nd. Puerto Ricans generally see Vazquez as an unfavorable replacement because she's seen as loyal to Rossello. The island protested for nearly 2 weeks after almost 900 pages of leaked private chats between the governor and several island officials set off a wave of scandal on the island. The chats on encrypted messaging app Telegram shocked islanders for their vulgarity and crassness and raised questions about possible conflicts of interest and violations of law. The group, which included the former Secretary of State, exchanged profanity-laced, misogynistic, and homophobic comments, as well as barbed and cynical remarks about different topics, including jokes about deaths following Hurricane Maria in 2017. So Vazquez's apparent refusal to take the governor's job is causing this chaos. If the governor resigns, the Territory Secretary of State should have been next in line. But since he resigned over the scandal, that leaves it to Vazquez. If she does not take the office, then it falls to the Secretary of Treasury, but he's only 31 years of age, and the minimum age to be governor is 35. So then it would go to the Secretary of Education, who's only been on the job a couple months and is not seen as someone with experience enough to take over the position of governor. So you've got total chaos in Puerto Rico over who's going to replace Rossello. The protests over Rossello, when he said that he was stepping down in August the 2nd, the protests fired back up the next night against Vazquez. So they're still protesting, but they're not as bad as they were with the violence and the tear gas and all that we had for the 2 weeks when all the cruise ships were avoiding going into San Juan. But you've still got a tremendous mess there. What's the answer to this? I don't know. Who's going to end up governor? I certainly don't know, and apparently the folks there have no idea either. But it's just a big mess in Puerto Rico. I feel sorry for those people. I hope somebody comes up with a sensible solution real soon. This is Chillie with Chillie's Cruises. Join me tomorrow morning for an update if there's any more information on this story and several others. on our regular live broadcast of travel and cruise industry news, which comes on the air at 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We regularly post videos on all facets of the travel and cruise industry, including the latest in cruise ships, ports of call, cruises themselves, my interview show called Chillie Chats, and of course, 3 times a week, we do offer the travel and cruise industry news live at 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So for now, that's it for today. We'll see you in the morning for travel and cruise industry news. Chillie with Chillie's Cruises. Later, y'all.